Hello my fellow comic nerds, it's us comic cousins. Welcome to our another video. Today we are going to discuss about Abomination from She-Hulk web series and all we need to know about him. We will be discussing about his history, his origin and how he will be affecting the MCU in the upcoming movies or web series. Well, a bonus for everyone as we will also be discussing about all the Easter eggs that we saw in the episode 2 of She-Hulk. So, let's jump into the video without any further ado. We know that Abomination made his first big screen debut in the Incredible Hulk movie, who is played by Tim Roth. But as for his MCU official debut, he was first seen in Shang-Chi the Legend of the Ten Rings movie, and now he made his second time appearance in the She-Hulk episode 2. So now, any of you are wondering who the heck is Abomination and what relation he has with Hulk? Then wonder no more because now we will be diving right into the comics. The Abomination is a fictional character appearing in the Marvel comics. The original and best known iteration is Emil Blonsky, who first appeared in Tales to Astonish issue number 90 on April 1967 and was created by the legend Stan Lee and artist Gil Kane. He is one of the main enemies of the Hulk and possesses powers similar to Hulk after also being exposed to gamma rays. Now, let's dive right into his comic origins. So, Emil Blonsky was born in Zagreb, now the capital and largest city of Croatia, and became a KGB agent who infiltrated an Air Force base in New Mexico where Dr. Bruce Banner was attempting to kill the Hulk through overexposure to gamma rays. Blonsky triggers Banner turning into the Hulk, subsequently becoming a hideous, lizard-like creature himself. As a result, he was permanently transformed into a massive green-skinned monster whose physical power was equivalent to, if not greater than, that of the Hulk. While he was able to maintain his normal level of self-control and intelligence after this transformation, he is unable to return to human form. Given his gamma-spawned origins, Blonsky blames his condition on Banner and his alter ego the Hulk. The Abomination and Hulk have clashed on numerous occasions, with Blonsky perpetually playing the role of the aggressor. Although Blonsky occasionally gains the upper hand in their battles, the Hulk manages to triumph in the end. But not always. The Abomination is one of the few who can lay claim to victory over Hulk. The Abomination also grew incensed upon learning that Banner had married Betty Ross, the daughter of General Thunderbolt Ross. With the loss of his wife, Blonsky figured it is only fair to him that Banner should lose Betty. So he caused the apparent death of Bruce Banner's wife Betty. While she was recovering from radiation sickness caused by exposure to the gamma radiation, he poisoned her with his radioactive blood, causing Banner and his associates to believe Hulk had given her a fatal case of radiation poisoning. Banner later exposed the Abomination's role in Betty's seeming death and defeated him in combat. Not only had his grand scheme failed, but Banner also forgave Blonsky. The Abomination could not comprehend and endure his enemy's absolution, and his moment of triumph was twisted into crushing defeat. Blonsky realized he had become what he abhorred the most. It was he who was the rampaging, inhuman monster, not the Hulk, as he had religiously believed all these years. Months later, the still-grieving General Ross manipulated the Hulk into attacking and almost killing Blonsky. The Abomination was taken into custody by the military. As punishment, he was forced to watch a film loop of himself and his wife prior to his transformation, making his incarceration a constant reminder of what he has lost. Well, many things about Abomination in She-Hulk are similar to the comic book and the Incredible Hulk movie, and we got a hint about that in the episode 2 of She-Hulk, where during a conversation between Jennifer and Blonsky, they were discussing about what happened in the Incredible Hulk movie, where Abomination and Hulk had a fight and Abomination almost killed Bruce. So, technically the Incredible Hulk movie is kinda in MCU, well at least the events are, that took place in that movie. So, let's quickly talk about the potential Abomination may have in MCU in the upcoming projects. Abomination has teamed up with Titania, whom we saw in episode 1 as a villain. He had battled with Thor. He was once used by MODOK against AIM, which is a subdivision of Hydra. He was once restored by Mephisto, and along with Abomination, other villains were directed against the Beyonder as a team named Legion Accursed. That also during the time of Secret Wars 2, he even has battled with Namor. So, now let's learn about some of his known powers and abilities. The Abomination is similar to Hulk in terms of strength, stamina, speed and durability, including his healing factor. In contrast with the Hulk, he retains his intellect after transforming and cannot change back into human form. He also possesses gills enabling him to breathe underwater. Due to extreme pain, cold or lack of oxygen, he could enter into suspended animation for long periods. Initially, the Abomination is twice as strong as the Hulk, but unlike the Hulk, his strength does not increase or decrease in proportion to level of rage, with the result that the Hulk is able to gain an advantage over the Abomination if the fight takes a sufficient amount of time for him to unleash his anger. Currently in the comics, he has the ability to track down the Hulk anywhere at will. Another feature for him is also to manipulate his own gamma ray output in such a way that he can make it toxic and overwhelm the most resilient of individuals, including energy absorbers such as the Hulk, Captain Marvel and Sunspot. So, it's now time for us to talk about all the Easter eggs that we saw in the She-Hulk episode 2. First one would be the Abomination himself. Returning after all these years, it really feels nostalgic for the people who have watched the Incredible Hulk movie. Then the next one comes where we get the confirmation of all of what happened in the Incredible Hulk movie has also occurred in the MCU's timeline. And the big one, literally the big one, would be the scene where Jennifer and his friend were looking for jobs on Jennifer's laptop. If we pay attention, we can see that the camera quite intentionally stops at the screen for like 3 to 4 seconds, and to be honest, the screen had nothing important at all, except on the right side we had 2 visible lines of news. The first one said, "Man fights with metal claws in a bar," and the second one read, "Why there is a giant statue of a man sticking out of the ocean." Yeah, it's completely mind-blowing. Marvel just put one of the biggest hint about Wolverine, which means X-Men, existing in the MCU just like that. So, we might see some X-Men related project real soon. And the second thing was the news about Tiamut, the dreaming celestial, whom we saw in the final climax of the Eternals movie, the white celestial who is sticking out of the ocean. This was all about the origin of Abomination and how it all connects with the MCU, and all the major and the Easter eggs that will be important for the upcoming Marvel projects. And it is all for today, guys. If you liked the video, then hit the like button, leave a comment, share the video and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content like this. So, stay safe, stay curious and stay nerdy. We'll meet you in our next video. Okay, bye!